Scalloped potatoes is comfort food. Let's face it, those thinly sliced potatoes with the creamy rich sauce and a little cheesy flavor that goes along with it, it's so delicious. But if you're following a dairy-free diet, you might be wondering, how can you enjoy something like this? I'm going to show you how. All of the ingredients I'm using in this video are from Basil Bandwagon Natural Market. So in this pan I have 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. I'm just going to heat this over a low-medium heat. And what I have here is 3 cloves of minced garlic. I might only add 2 because the 3 is very garlicky, so just depending on your taste, you can add 2 to 3 cloves of minced garlic. Go ahead and add the garlic and saute it for about a minute. Next, we're adding 2½ tablespoons of arrowroot, or you could use cornstarch. And we're just going to stir that around a little bit. Here I have 1½ cups of almond milk. This is unsweetened almond milk, and I like the 3 Trees brand. I'm adding ½ teaspoon of sea salt. I really like the Redmond real salt. And just a little touch of freshly ground cracked black pepper. You can increase the heat to medium and keep a whisk handy to whisk it once in a while as it starts to thicken. So you can see after just 1 minute or so, it's really thickening up nicely. This is perfect. Now we're going to add 1/2 cup of vegetable broth. This is homemade, but you can use store-bought. I'm adding 3 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. This is what gives it a nice cheesy flavor without any dairy. Nutritional yeast is also a good source of vitamin B12. Now cook this for 3 to 4 minutes on medium-low heat, lightly covered. Okay, so we're going to add a little dash of nutmeg to the sauce. My daughter Anya's helping over here. She's off camera, but we're just adding a little pinch. You can go heavy-handed, not heavy-handed, but maybe a quarter, 1/8 of a teaspoon, 1/4 teaspoon if you really like nutmeg, but I'm just going light with a pinch. Now, I'm going to lay down my potatoes, which I've thinly sliced on a mandolin. The bottom layer can be sort of any which way. The top layer I like to try to make a little fancier. Anya's going to help me here. So you're just going to put down a layer of about half of the potatoes. And by the way, you can slice these the night before if you want to do some of the prep in advance. You just have to keep them in fairly heavily salted water to prevent browning. Cold salted water. And now I'm going to top that off with maybe just a couple tablespoons or so of the sauce. And by the way, I did not puree this sauce because I don't mind the texture in there, but if you want it like really silky smooth, you can put it in a blender to get it even smoother. I'm going to lightly sprinkle this layer with a little bit of a vegan parmesan. Once you have all your potatoes beautifully layered like this, then you can go ahead and pour the remaining sauce over all of the potatoes. Now we're going to sprinkle it again with another layer of some of our vegan parmesan and a little bit of paprika. Now cover it with foil and bake it at 350 for 20 minutes. So after 20 minutes, carefully remove the foil and continue to bake for another 40 minutes. So So now you see how you can enjoy delicious decadent dishes like scalloped potatoes completely dairy-free. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And when you subscribe to my channel, you'll get notified of every time a new video comes out. Thanks for joining me in my kitchen, and happy cooking!